Listen, I'm about to tell you a truth so hard, so spicy, so brutally honest that some of you might click away, cry in the corner, but stay right here because this might save your life from misery. Have you ever sat there thinking, that person is evil. I can't wait for their downfall. Any minute now, God will show them. Then, 10 years later, they've built a house, they've married, they've had children, they've opened a business, and you are still waiting like a security guard on night shift. Plot twist. You're not watching their downfall. You are the one falling apart because you're busy feeding your mind poison and expecting them to die from it. This one will sting, but trust me, your mind doesn't know when you're hating others. Your mind just sees hate. It absorbs it and throws it back at you. Let me teach you something your grandmother, your pastor, your teacher, your crush, and even your enemies never told you. Just because you think someone is bad doesn't mean God thinks they are bad. You're out here holding binoculars like a detective of people's downfall, but life is busy promoting them like it owes them money. You say, those people are evil, they are witches, yet somehow they're the ones driving new cars, launching businesses, traveling, glowing. Meanwhile, you're at home, emotionally dehydrated, financially confused, and spiritually buffering. Why? Because of one secret truth. Your thoughts don't hit them, they hit you. The mind doesn't differentiate whether your negative thoughts are directed at your enemy or at yourself. It just says, oh, we're thinking misery today. Say no more, activating misery mode, and boom, your life becomes a live comedy show of struggle. You're out here thinking you're sending spiritual arrows to your enemies, but those arrows bounce off their piece and come straight back like a refund. Let me tell you something funny and painfully true. Some of the people you hate, they don't even remember your name. They're out there eating ice cream, dancing, living life, while you're sitting in your room manifesting stress like it's a side hustle. You're suffering, not because they're bad people, but because you are busy planting negative seeds in your mind daily. And what happens when you plant mangoes? You harvest mangoes. You can't plant bitterness and harvest joy. You can't plant hate and expect peace. You can't plant, I want them to fail and expect success to hug you in the morning. Let me hurt your feelings gently. You don't attract what you think about someone else. You attract what you think. Period. If all day you're thinking, they are wicked, they are evil, they will suffer, your mind says, copy that. Suffering activated. And guess who suffers? You, not them. See, life doesn't punish people because you don't like them. There's no spiritual customer service agent saying, hello, thank you for calling. You don't like Sarah? Perfect. We'll block her blessings immediately. No. People go through problems not because they hurt you, not because karma is your personal bodyguard, not because they're witches, but simply because they are human beings, just like you. You have bad days, they have bad days. You struggle, they struggle. But here's the difference. Some people struggle and keep moving, while others struggle and start wishing everyone else would join the suffering festival. Let me tell you the hard truth that tastes like a bitter lemon. If you fill your mind with negativity, you will live a negative life. Not because God hates you, not because your enemies are stronger, but because you are programming your own misery. Every time you rehearse someone's downfall in your mind, you're delaying your own progress. Every time you imagine them suffering, you're inviting that suffering into your own life. Every time you say, I don't love them, I don't want them to succeed, your mind hears only, I don't want success, and the universe politely obeys.
Let me lighten the mood, but not the truth. Some of you are praying for your enemies to fail while they are praying for themselves to succeed. Guess whose prayers are stronger? Theirs, because their mind is clear. Your mind is busy hosting a negativity party with unlimited food. Listen, if you want a better life, a peaceful life, a joyful life, a successful life, stop feeding your mind garbage about others. Because the truth is, your mind is a garden. What you plant will grow, even if you planted it out of anger. Even if you planted it thinking about someone else, it grows in your life. Let me end with a soft punch. Just because you don't love people doesn't mean God will punish them. And just because someone gets problems doesn't mean it's because they hurt you. They're just human, just like you. But if you keep thinking misery, you will live misery. If you think peace, you will live peace. If you think blessings, you will live blessings. Your thoughts aren't weapons for others. Your thoughts are mirrors for your own life. So choose wisely. This was Is Hard Truth Corner. If this truth slapped you, it means you were awake enough to receive it. Now go clean your mind, because your life depends on it. See you next time in another Hard Truth video.